Okay, so I think the lift key is in this room. Obviously it's not that item because a rocket drops it if I recall correctly. And as for something else, Generation 5 to begin soon? If you believe the buzz on the internet, that might well be the case, as a mystery Pokemon has been blanked out from a trailer for the 12th movie, and all we know about it is that it's an electric type. Now, wanna bet that Cerebi already knows everything about the thing? I wouldn't put it past him because he's withheld a lot of information countless times. Not that it was actually his decision, it was probably Nintendo that disclosed the information to him under the condition that he kept quiet. But yeah, he probably knows more than we do about it. Just remember the day that the English names for the 4th generation Pokemon were leaked. I remember it like it was yesterday, in fact. It was on I don't recall, I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday morning, and yeah, Cerebi had begun revealing... Oh, there's the lift key, just as I said. So as I was saying, Cerebi begun to reveal English names 2 by 2 since the beginning of the week. I remember there were Magnezone, Magmortar, Azelf among them. And on a morning late that week, and oh man, I can't believe how slow this moves when you're spinning around. I remembered it going much faster. It probably was in the other generations. Yeah, I beat this guy, but here it's pitifully slow. And look at that, there's another maze, and a huge one that takes about half the floor. But anyway, on a certain morning, some jerkwad decided to just leak all the names, every last one of them, and there were still about 2/3 of them that we didn't even know yet. So yeah, he essentially killed off all the suspense. Now, there was some debate as to whether the list was accurate or not, and it turned out to be accurate since Cerebi came out that afternoon and said that yes, those really were the real names. So yeah, he knew all those names for a while without telling us. Now I can sort of understand Cerebi knowing those names since he's the head honcho of the biggest fan site on the internet, but how did some random dude get a hold of these names? Unless that person really was someone important in the community in disguise, but at this point I guess we'll just never know. But back to this mysterious new electric Pokemon, it could be several things. It could be the sickeningly cute electric mascot we've had in most generations for a while now. So yeah, this would be the spiritual successor of Plusle, Minun, or Pachirisu. This could simply be some random electric type, like, you know, Electrike. This could be a baby, which, well, I wouldn't put it past them to make yet another baby. Though, what do babies do in Pokemon? The answer? Absolutely nothing. Well, you could say they're the only way to get some moves, but instead of making, for example, Bonsly, why not just give the moves to Sudowoodo directly instead? That's stupid. We don't need babies, and we certainly don't need any more of them because Generation 4 introduced them in record numbers, which is really my only complaint about Generation 4 Pokemon. Too many babies! What I'm praying that this is that it would be an evolution to an electric type that needs it. Now, we know Raichu can evolve because it's already a 3rd stage, but let's say we give Pachirisu an evolution. The thing needs it like hell because, yeah, it's supposed to be a defensive electric type, yet it's got shitty defenses, which are only good when compared to the even shittier attack stats. So yeah, where's our Pachirisu evolution? But odds are this is going to be the cute mascot that's hopelessly useless in battle, since in terms of size, it seems to be somewhat similar to Pikachu, because the big question mark sign was, barely bigger than Pikachu, if at all. But personally, I'm praying that this is an evolution of something that already exists, or an electric type that actually evolves into something worthwhile, or maybe even that's something worthwhile. Which reminds me, I designed a batch of evolutions for Pokemon that already existed. I didn't design their appearance, however, just the way they would behave in combat, and one of these was, lo and behold, a Pachirisu evolution. What I did for this one was that I increased HP and both defenses into the triple digits. I kept the attack stats low, though a special attack of, I think it was 60, 65, maybe something could be done with it with Thunderbolt, but of course the big thing offensively would still be Super Fang, and I also gave it Vault Absorb, yeah, because a defensive electric should get some help in terms of recovery, and since it's not about to get Roost, and recover wouldn't be likely as well, well, Vault Absorb is a decent choice, since at least it would get really easy switch-ins into electric types. But that's just my own personal design. You might have different ideas of what to do with eventual evolutions of certain Pokemon, but the one I liked the most was my Love Disc evolution. I made it Water Fire because, well, water is here to stay, and fire, well, fire is what represents love, not water. So why did they make Love Disc a water type instead of a fire one? As for the stats, what I did was that I think I upgraded every single stat into the 90s except for attack, which would remain really, really low. But I also gave it an extra ability which would cut damage from all incoming offensive attacks by 20-25% when under the sun. So that's in addition to Swift Swim, by the way. So you have a Pokemon that could perform under the rain with moves like Surf, and, well, I would give it Thunder as well. And as for sunny day builds, you'd have stuff like Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Overheat, whichever one's your pick, and Solar Beam as well. So basically, this one has Weather Horror written all over it. But okay, that's enough side banter. Back to this Let's Play. Don't expect the next video to come really soon, because next time I'm going to be fighting Giovanni, and then I will have to go catch a Ghastly right after that, and then the long part is that I'm going to train and evolve it off camera, which I don't know when I'll lose my patience, but I will at the very least evolve it into Gengar. So yeah, it might take a while before the next video comes out because of that training session. So just be patient, and it'll come eventually. Huh? That fight opened the door? Was there a switch in that place that was triggered accidentally? Because else I don't see how that would work. A fight opening a door? That makes no sense. Alright, now I'm in the general area of Giovanni's room. No more room? Are you kidding me? I deposited everything I didn't need before making this video. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna use that HP up on Alakazam because, well, I don't think I have anything better to do, and it's an iron here. But seriously, I deposited everything I didn't need. How could I lack room? Oh man, I'll settle down and then I'll make the next part sometime.